Actually, I think everyone did. In 2001, the tech bubble was more than primed to burst, but we had a plan. See, we saw the recession as macroeconomics, basically something that was going to impact the nation. But we were a small company, and our business and our success wasn't based on macroeconomics, it was based on microeconomics. We believed our issue was that just not enough people knew about us. So we decided our answer was to hire more salespeople to get more people knowing about us. That's how we were going to beat the recession. It was a disaster. Essentially, we were successful at getting more people knowing about us, but it was more people who had no interest in buying because they couldn't afford to. It was a recession. So within 6 months, we had lost $250,000, and we were on pace to lose over $1 million. So take a look at this graph. See, the revenue was going down. The costs were going up because we were increasing costs, trying to beat it. In essence, that inflection point happened, and it was not a pretty picture. Well, I had been a member of the Vistage CEO group for some time. And so we began executing some of the strategies that they recommended. Of course, we cut all spending. We adjusted our head count to break even. We focused on government accounts. We implemented a newsletter and targeted email account to try to generate more business. And boy, oh boy, we really worked on improving our forecasting. What happened as a result of that? Well, the recession hit. And of course, we went down in business for a couple of years. And then it began coming back. And we started a drive up straight up to 2008. And we were sitting pretty, along with a few other initiatives that we did. We hired our first sales manager. So we began the infrastructure that we needed. We hired our first marketing manager. That was great. Published my first 3 books, The Secrets of Facilitation, then followed by The Secrets of Masterful Meetings, and then Buying Styles. We created this new network called findafacilitator.com, a place where our clients could go and find facilitators, and we would hire them to do the work, a great referral network. We implemented for the first time a webinar series, and that was really fun. I remember we had said, you know what, this webinar thing that's coming out, and this was way back in 2007, let's go ahead and try it. And in fact, let's set some metrics. Figure if we could get 50 people to sign up for the webinar, maybe we could get 25 to attend. 25 attended, maybe we could get 20% to raise their hand and say they were interested. If 5 people, 25% of the 25, raised their hand, we could certainly get 1 and maybe 2 sales out of it. That would be really cool. So we were looking for 50 registrations. We put on our website that first webinar. Within an hour and a half, there were over 250 people signed up. Oh my God, we realized we had hit a gold mine. This was way back in 2007, and we have been doing webinars ever since. We did pick up some significant strategies from the 2001 recession, but the most important one was this idea of envelopes. See, here's what we learned. In difficult times, leaders often do too little too late. The problem is this hurts the business, and it hurts the morale of the people as they're waiting. Oh no, at some point we're going to get laid off too. So we tend to wait too long, and we tend to do not enough. And why is it? Well, in that intense period of time where things are going bad, we're hoping things will turn around. We're hoping things will turn around. It's hard to be thinking rationally during that time. What the envelopes do is you set up ahead of time 3 different conditions, and you put in the envelope the actions that will be taken if that condition happens. So, for example, first envelope, if 3 consecutive months of losses, we open this envelope and we do the actions that we had agreed to in advance if we have 3 consecutive months of losses. Second envelope would be a more extreme condition. If losses exceed X dollars, we open this envelope and do the action. And if it exceeds Y losses, we open this envelope and do these actions. So we put in place these envelopes after 2001 to say, should these conditions happen in the future, here is what we will do. So we were already set for success. Well, after 2008, guess what? We had the great financial recession in 2007. But as you can see, our banner year was in 2008. We were doing great. In fact, we played along and said, you know what? We're choosing not to participate in the recession this year. Well, 2009 showed up. Guess what? We were participating. Yes, business fell. But check it out. Look at what happened in 2002 versus what happened in 2009. In 2002, we lost nearly half our revenue due to the recession. In 2008, we lost maybe 20% of our revenue. And in fact, to take it even further, we moved up quickly from there. It took us 6 years from the 2001 recession to get back to where we were. With the Great Recession, it only took 3 years. Why? Because of the learnings that we put in place. And so as we started exceeding 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, we really thought, okay, we think we have it. We think we understand. We didn't realize that one of the biggest lessons for our company was right around the corner.